At the start of fascism, we will talk about fascism. At the start of the video, we will talk about this fascism. Here you can see uh, Benito Mussolini, Benito Mussolini, and this is Adolf Hitler, who are the proponents, who are thought to be the fathers of fascism. Now the question is, what is fascism? So just the left person here is uh, this person is Benito Mussolini, and that person is Adolf Hitler, who are thought to be the father of fascism. But we should know what is fascism. Fascism is a far right, uh, authoritarian, ultra nationalist political ideology and movement. So, fascism is characterized by a dictatorial leader, centralized autocracy, militarism, forcible suppression of opposition, belief in a natural social hierarchy, subordination of individual interest for the perceived good of the nation or race, and a strong regimentation of society and the economy, opposed to anarchism, democracy, pluralism, eg- egalitarianism, liberalism, socialism, and Marxism. Fascism is placed on the far right wing within the traditional left right spectrum. So I don't know why, but fascism is thought to be a very bad practice in history, uh, in politics. But still, I'm not sure why fascism is still a bad practice, because you can see the picture. This is Benito Mussolini, dictator. Benito Mussolini, the dictator of fascist Italy, and the person is Adolf Hitler, dictator of Nazi Germany, are examples of fascism or fascist leaders. Now let's see how fascism is a bad kind of political government. Fascism rose to prominence in early 20th century Europe. The first fascist movements emerged in Italy during World War I, before spreading to other European countries, most notably Germany. Fascism also had adherents outside of Europe. Fascists saw World War One as a revolution that brought massive changes to the nature of our society, the state, and technology. The advent of total war and the mass mobilization of society erased the distinction between civilians and combatants. A military citizenship arose in which all citizens were involved with the military in some manner. The war resulted in the rise of a powerful state, uh, where a state capable of mobilizing millions of people to serve on the front lines, providing logistics to support them, and having unprecedented authority to intervene in the lives of citizens. Fascism rejects the view that violence is inherently negative or pointless, but rather views imperialism, political violence, and war as means to national rejuvenation. Fascists also often advocate for the establishment of a totalitarian one-party state and for a dirigist economy, a market economy in which the state plays a strong directive role through economic interventionist policies, with the principal goal of achieving autarky or national economic self-sufficiency. Fascism's extreme authoritarianism and nationalism often manifest as a belief in racial purity or a master race, usually blended with some variant of racism or discrimination against a demonized other, such as Jews, homosexuals, transgender people, ethnic minorities, or immigrants. These ideas have motivated fascist regimes to commit massacres, forced sterilizations, deportations, and genocides. During World War II, the genocidal and imp- imperialist ambitions of the fascist Axis powers, Germany, Italy, resulted in the murder of millions of people. Since the end of World War II in 1945, fascism has been largely disgraced, and few parties have openly described themselves as fascist. The term is often used pejoratively by political opponents. The description neo-fascist or post-fascist are sometimes applied to contemporary parties with ideologies similar to or rooted in 20th century fascist movements. Some opposition groups have adopted the label anti-fascist, often shortened to Antifa, to signify their stance. So there are many things to talk about fascism, but so far the Nazi Germany and fascist Italy did during the World War have been criticized. Nowadays, fascist is a pejorative word. Fascist means someone who is bad. Fascist means someone who does not support humanism. Fascism is one who does not advocate for human rights. So fascism, fascist syndicalism is very bad. That's why after the World War II, the word fascism has been a bad implication, has been putting on a bad implication for the people. That's why if any government tries to suppress our people, tries to oppress our people, tries to control and dominate our people, we say that government is a fascist government. But in the history, we can see several types of fascist governments. But whenever any government runs for a long time, sometimes that government turns into some fascistic ideas. So, but fascism is nowadays thought to be having a bad implication. So that's why nowadays some words like anti-fascism, Christian fascism, radical fascism, conservative revolution, crypto-fascism, eco-fascism, Hindutva, Islamofascism, neo-Nazism, post-war or anti-fascism, political strongman, proto-fascism, right-wing authoritarianism, refractive modernism, third position. These are talked about in the politics of fascism. So I think you have got a little bit idea about fascism, and uh, sometimes fascism uh, brought something good for their country, but fascism ultimately brought bad for the other countries. So Benito Mussolini of Italy and Adolf Hitler of Germany are the examples of fascist leaders, and uh, people don't like to respect them. So simply that's all about fascism. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you. Bye bye.